All right, what up, y'all? How y'all been? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all feeling great. Everything going your way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feeling good. Um, Today's topic, I got notes just so y'all know. Y'all see me looking down. Today's topic is about black leadership. I've been noticing. Like I don't really do too much TV watching, but I do listen to a lot of I listen to like a lot of videos, a lot of older videos. I read a lot of books and stuff like. Well, I read books, but most of the time I do audio because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I got like a 4 hour span on the clock before I have to interact with the carriers and stuff. So I get like a 4 hour span where I can, you know what I'm saying, do my work and also listen to audio books, videos, podcasts, stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? So when I say read or anything like that, or any documentaries or some stuff like that, I'm listening to it while I'm at work. So, I get paid for, getting some knowledge. But I noticed like back in the day, we had a lot of black strong leaders, you know what I'm saying, that was pushing the black movement and stuff. Even if there were like groups like the NAACP was real strong. Now they fell back. I know a lot of all the leaders are older now or whatever. We had the nation a Muslim the nation Islam or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? The black Muslims and stuff like that. With Minister Louis Farrakhan, we have you know what I'm saying. Back then, we had a lot of people that was really pushing for the black power, for black power. I'm not saying we don't have them today, but they not as strong and as effective as they was back then. And I'm not saying uh the minister ain't doing his thing, because he's still doing his thing. Like I still listen to some of his videos and stuff like that. But he getting older now, and I ain't trying to push him out the way, but we need younger leadership. You know what I'm saying? We need some refreshed leadership. I see I listen to Omar Johnson and stuff. I like him. He does his thing. But it's just like I don't know. I think it would. Me personally, I do know. I feel like it was stronger back then than it is now. I feel like we're more so everybody for sale, out for sales. You know what I'm saying? And the black community is not for self right now. I know we got the Black Lives Matter movement going on. I don't know what's really going on with that or whatever. Like I know they was going hard on them because the leader or some had bought a house or a mansion while somebody was getting killed or whatever. But we don't have nothing stable, strong. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We barely see Al Sharpton and Jesse out now. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't got older or whatever. It's like all the strong leaders are old now, and we don't have no new leaders. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got no. It's just it ain't stable in the black community. I don't feel this is just my personal opinion. I personally feel like we do not have a black leader right now to stand up and, you know what I'm saying, and vouch for us. And it could be us too that, you know what I'm saying, we fell off as a community, as a culture, and we don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't come together like we used to. You know what I'm saying? We got little cliques. I feel like that's how we're cliquish now. Black people are real cliquish. And if I don't, if we don't mess with nobody, we don't mess with them. Like I don't really know about them, and you know how we is. We funny acting. We real funny acting. If we don't mess with you, we don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? We don't be trying to fake the funk with you. But I feel like we don't have any black mentorship, no black leadership. Like we looking up to. I see all our youth looking up to rappers and actresses and all them people, and they kind of shaky too. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff going on with them and stuff like that I don't really like. My mentor when I was younger, was not an actress or was not, you know what I'm saying, somebody on television or some or a rapper and other stuff like that. My mentor was somebody I saw, you know what I'm saying, I seen on a day-to-day basis that I saw doing stuff. And she, even now, she older, you know what I'm saying? But my mentors are some people I can call up and be like, hey, I got this going on. Do you mind listening to it for a minute? You know what I'm saying? I can check in on them. I can physically see them. You know what I'm saying? I can reach out to them. I'm not saying like the actresses and these people don't reach out to people, but they ain't got time for the little stuff. I need somebody to sometimes hold my hand, to pat my back, to give me courage and stuff like that. And they ain't got time for that. But like, we're diving too much into these people, but that's for another video. But I feel this, I wrote notes on what I thought. Y'all heard what I said. I thought. So you got your own opinion. I got my own opinion. That's a lot. What I thought a black leader should have, what black leader qualities they should have. You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. Y'all can agree and you can disagree. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all can have a private conversation or a private thought to yourself. That's what we hear. You know what I'm saying? We conversate. Then you go back, you let it sink in, settle, summer around in that head a little bit. You think about it, and then you form your own opinion or your own thought about it. That's what free thinking is. That's what being open. But just be open-minded to mine, and I don't have no problem being open-minded to yours. So this is what, like I said, what I think a black leadership should have. Selfless. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was so particular about the words that I use that I actually went and sought after the meaning. So I actually looked the words, the meanings of every word that I have up here. I actually looked them up. And I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, give the definition that I saw fit. Now, they can have multiple definitions, you know what I'm saying. You know, when you look it up, it have a first definition, a second definition. So I actually looked these definitions up, Googled it, you know what I'm saying. You can go Google, you can do whatever you want, do whatever you want. But these are the words that I felt that our black leaders should have. If we should ever get one, when we get one, I'm not going to say if, when we get a black leader, this is what they should have. Starting off with selfless, concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than one's own unselfishness. So I feel like our leaders should be, you know what I'm saying, selfless. And I feel like nowadays, like, as a black leader, when you start going into the upper rooms and you dealing with people that are capable of changing the direction of your outcomes of whatever you're trying to get done, they're trying to deter you from that. So what they'll do is once you get up to them higher levels, you get into these uncomfortable rooms and you start moving with different type of people. It's like, oh, so you trying to, you know, do this for the black community? You trying to do it? Well, how about you work? We're not gonna say don't worry about that, but we got this for you. How about if you like this? You know what I'm saying? You would like that, don't you? I see you got a Rolex on, but we can get you a Patek. We can get, you know what I'm saying? We can get you a nicer watch. We can do this for you, and we can do that for you. If you do this, if they give you a new agenda, we can give you this. So you can put the black people on the back burner. So we need somebody who is selfless, who's going to be like, you know what? I'm good with this Rolex. You keep that Patek because I'm going to keep working for the black people. You know what I'm saying? Strong. In Deuteronomy 31:6. I'm sorry, 31:6. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord, your God, He is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. That, again, my opinion. So we need somebody who's not a coward. If I said what I said, I said what I said. And that's what I said. And that's what I meant. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got people, you know what I'm saying? Again, when you get up into the upper echelons, you got people, you know, who tends to stutter or to back down. We don't need you to back down. When you get up in there, what you said is what you said. You know what I'm saying? We are not 3/5 of a man. We are grown men and women. We should be treated as such. We should have the same rights and the same capabilities as anybody else in this country. We pay taxes just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If we got to abide by the rules, everybody else should have to abide by the rules. We should not be the only people going to jail and getting football years for stuff that other people are getting misdemeanors on. So when I say that, I should stand on that. As a leader, I should be standing on that. I shouldn't be backing down. Well, you know, we don't have time to tuck our tails no more. You need to be strong, forthgoing, dependable, trustworthy, and reliable. That's one thing about black people, boy. Sometimes we can't depend on niggas. Sometimes we can't. Y'all ain't dependable. Our black leader need to be dependable. When we say we need you right now. We don't need you to show up whenever you feel like it. We don't need you to show up 3 days later. When it's going down, I need you here. I need you front and center. You need to be reliable. You need to be there just like I'm there. I need you 10 toes down just like I'm 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Willing, ready, eager, or prepared to do something. Hey, I was always taught, if one fight, all fight. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to be willing to fight this fight with me. If we saying we going with a resolution, with a revolution, I need you willing. I need you down. I need to know that you got my back. Whatever I say, you going. You know what I'm saying? I need you there. Open-minded, willing to consider new ideas and unpredictable. I need you to be open-minded because a lot of black people ain't got the same. We ain't going in the same direction. We don't think the same. We ain't headed towards the same goals. I need you to be open-minded. I need you to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be versatile with us. You know what I'm saying? Very versatile because, you know, a lot of black people know a lot of stuff and a lot of black people don't know shit. Just plain and simple. So I need you to be open-minded. I need you to be open to new ideas because we may be going to the Capitol, but we may need to take a left sometime. So I need you to be open-minded to that left. Might be some good in that left. Trustworthy, meaning telling or expressing the truth honestly. Hey man, we ain't got to lie. For what? We ain't got to lie to nobody. We need to be honest, especially if we sending you somewhere to do something for us and you come back. I need you to tell us the truth. We need to know what it is. I'm getting tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being lied to. The nation of America was built on a lie. This whole damn nation is a lie. Everything the American people know is a lie. Our history, lies. Our ancestors, lies. Everything that these people done told us is lies. Hell, my cousin might be a lie. I don't know. But we need some type of truth coming forth now. You know what I'm saying? If we need to know the truth. If y'all telling us to seek the knowledge, we need to know the true knowledge. We need to know where the true knowledge is at. We need to know how to access the true knowledge. All we hearing is lies. Then when we got to dig, you know how long it takes to dig through lies? It's lies on top of lies on top of lies. They done so many lies, damn. 6 feet. They didn't surpass 6 feet of lies. So, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody who's very trustworthy, who's going to tell us. And sometimes you're going to have to hurt our feelings. And that's just what it is. You're going to have to hurt our feelings. But I'd rather you hurt my feeling with the truth than a lie. I can't stand a liar unless you lie to the police, because I lie to the police. I ain't going to even stunt with you. But, I mean, as far as being our leader and you want us to follow, you know, Moses ain't never lied to the people. Hell, he done got mad, he done got pissed off, but he done told the truth. You know what I'm saying? When they was messing up, he let them know, like, hey, listen, cut it. Educated. The idea is that the educational process leads you out of your former self into a new self, more knowledgeable, more skilled, wiser, and more experienced. I put this one down, and I know people going to be like, well, why I got to go to school? I don't feel like to be educated, you don't have to go to college. You don't have to get on degrees. You don't have to be this pristine type person. I feel like education is, you know what I'm saying, you going out, you looking for knowledge, you searching for knowledge, you going out and you making yourself a new you know what I'm saying? You don't mind, you know what I'm saying, learning new stuff. You don't mind, you don't mind reading and documentaries and looking for the truth and finding the truth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of us are starting to get to that point where we're like, hold on, wait. So this whole time, you've been telling me this, and it's been this whole time. I feel like everybody's talking about these woke black people. I don't feel like we're woke. I feel like now we want to get down to the nitty gritty. We want to be more knowledgeable. We want to know what's really going on, because we done been in the dark for so long that I mean, we just waking up, doing the same routine every day. So now that we're trying to branch out, we're trying to be more involved with ourselves, with our community, with our children, with our job, with everything. So I feel like being educated does not mean that you have to have a PhD, you have to be a doctor or a lawyer or nothing like that. I feel like education, you can be self-educated. Read some books, you know what I'm saying? Enhance and grow your personality, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like when they do start, because you got some piece of work out here. When you, like I said, when you get up into that upper room, they want to talk down to you. They want to use these $20 words. They want to, you know what I'm saying, spill all this hate and these lies. They want to come forward. And if you don't know what they talking about, you'll believe it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, we did. We conquered America. Columbus, you know, discovered America. You know how long they've been telling that damn lie? You know how long they've been telling us that Columbus discovered America? Well, whole time this man had to go get a Moor. You know what Moor means? Black. He went to go get a black man to navigate how to get here. He had to go get a black man to help him get to America. What? The thing is, I don't know how y'all discover, but in order to discover something, it has to be, nobody has to be here. How the hell you discover something that was already here? So it was people waiting for you when you got off the boat. They asking you, they looking at you like, what you doing here? We don't know you. We don't know you at all. So what you doing? So you can't discover something that people was already at. And then you had a king from the Mali Empire over here 200 years before you that was already trading with the indigenous people. They're not Indians, they're indigenous people. So how the hell you discover somebody else was here 200 years ago trading with these indigenous people? That's why we need to be educated. So we can, you know what I'm saying, when they start talking that stupid shit, we can, hey, that ain't what it is. Quit telling us that. We're not gonna keep listening to that. We can't keep going on what you said. We gotta go research. And you gotta I feel like you need to have your own sense of discovery and mind, where if somebody say something, okay, well, let me go look that up. Let me go research that. Let me go find out what's really going on. I do it all the time. I listen to a lot of Billy Carson, and he comes with what he say is the receipts. So he come with his receipts. He'll give you the book, you know what I'm saying, of what he read. He'll give you the paperwork. He'll give you the website. He giving you everything he looked up, so you can go and determine your own analogy of what he's talking about. So every time he say a book, he'll pop it. Boop, 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 boop. I'm on my phone on Amazon. Amazon got it. Put it in my cart. Even if I can't buy it right then and there, I'm gonna come back to it. I already know I got it in my cart. I ain't got it. Billy Carson just an example. I done listen to all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Podcasts, documentaries, other books, other people speaking. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they say a book, or you know what I'm saying, go look it up, go do this, go do that, I'm looking it up. I'm boop, 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 boop. Google, you know what I'm saying? Bing, I don't care what it is. Yahoo, I don't care. I'm going to look it up. Because if I can't find it, then I know you ain't, I know what you saying ain't true. I know it's false. Skim through it. Like I said, if it's a book, I'm going to Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You got thrift books. I go to thrift books, price match. You know what I'm saying? If Amazon a little too high, I get a secondhand book. They like $4, $5. You know what I'm saying? Buy me a book. I read through the book. And when I read, I like to, you know, have a notebook. I give me a composition book. Write me a couple of notes from that book. Rubber band it together. I might go fin back through it. Sometimes I don't even go through the composition book. I ain't gonna lie. I will reread the book over. But you know what I'm saying? Do some research. Have that in your head to go do research. Consistent. Unchanged in nature, standard, or effect over time. Consistent. We need some consistency. We don't need you as a leader to be like, I'm going to lead today, I'm going to follow tomorrow. I'm going to lead today. I'm going to take off. Consistency. We as people are not consistent. We need some consistency. If you're going to be a leader, we need to learn some consistency from somebody. Somebody needs to step up and be consistent about the stuff that we need to be doing. We don't need to be like, okay, we fighting for equal rights today, but tomorrow, you know what, we're going to be at the club checking our butts. You know what I'm saying? And then listen to Young Noodle. No, we need you to be consistent. If we're going to fight today, we're going to fight tomorrow, we're going to fight next week, and we're going to fight next year, and we're going to fight next month. We're going to fight until it ain't no more fight. You know what I'm saying? Respectful. You accept somebody for who they are, even when they differ from you or you don't agree with them. Let me say that again, because we seem to be having problems with this. Respectful. You accept someone for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. Respectful. That's what I'm going to read it one more time because I want y'all to get, I need you to listen, not just hear me. I need you to listen. Listening means it going in there, it's processing, you understanding. It's not in the front lobe, it's in that back. So it's long-term memory. Respectful. You accept someone for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. I need y'all to hear that because we're having a lot of problems these days with being respectful to others and other people's opinion. We did not all grow up the same. I don't care. We all black people. We kind of, you know what I'm saying, relate to certain things and stuff. We laugh at certain stuff because we know what they're talking about. Everybody know black mamas and a lot of stuff that black mamas did. But everybody didn't have the same black mama. Hell, somebody black mama was an alcoholic. Somebody black mama went to school. So you really didn't, you grew up similar, but you grew up different. So if I got a different analogy or I got a different opinion on some stuff, oh, that squirrel scared me. My bad, y'all. If I got a different analogy or opinion about something, I need you to respect that I have a different opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You can agree to disagree with me. That's fine. We can do that. But now we got people, if I don't like what you say, oh, I'm pulling a gun out on you, I'm shooting you, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, take you out. No. It's all about respect. And I think people are getting it misconstrued that you got to respect. You respect yourself first, because when you respect yourself first, you can respect everybody's boundaries and guidelines, oppositions and opinions, and being open-minded to what they got to say. I ain't got to agree with you, but I respect myself enough to be like, okay, you know what I know. You know what you know. You may know something different. I might learn a little something for you. But at the end of the day, this is what I know. And this is what this is how I live. So as a leader, I feel like you should be respectful because it's going to be a lot of stuff that these black people going to hit you with. And you can't be lashing out like, slap the. We can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We need you to be the bigger person. And I understand. And listen, I done had to be the bigger person when I ain't feel like being a bigger person. And even when I've been the bigger person and that person that made me mad, like, okay, I was a bigger person. Shouldn't have been the bigger person because I knew the outcome of it. I knew what I knew, and I shouldn't have been the bigger person. But at some time, you know, it's like, okay, you know what? I was the bigger person. It didn't work. It is what it is. I'm just going to walk away from it. But I know I did what I had to do in that situation. So being respectful, because like I said, it's a lot of stuff, disrespectful stuff going on right now, and people saying stuff. And then once it's time for a rebuttal or a comeback, it's, oh, you know, they feelings is hurt. You butt hurt. You can't be like that. If you got an opinion, you got to be allow others to have their own opinion and allow others their freedom to speak on what they feel and how they feel. We're all not going to have the same opinion. We all not the same person. We didn't all grow up the same. So, respectful. Well diverse. Any number of things that are different from each other. I just need you to be diverse because that goes hand in hand with being respectful. Just need you to be diverse. I need you to be able to handle everything like an octopus. I need you to be able to handle everything that come your way. I know it's going to be stressful, but you're going to need a good, stable team around you. You're going to need a team. But you gonna mean, because black people, we complicated. We complicated. Like I said before, we funny acting. We can be two-faced. We can be dog-faced if you want to. But I need you to be able to be diverse. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be in this mother like, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Not saying you gotta hold your tongue, because I don't want you to hold your tongue, sir or ma'am. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I just need you to be diverse. And I need you to be diverse in a lot of stuff that's going on. Because we can hit every which way. Even the back way. Discipline, able to carefully control the way that you work, live, or behave, especially to achieve a goal. Y'all know I'm good on goals. I love goals. But discipline. Dear leader, black people is not disciplined. We disciplined at talking shit, getting up late, complaining, partying, buying stuff that does not that's a liability to us. You know what I'm saying? Going against everything that we say, running up behind people we shouldn't be running up behind. You know what I'm saying? We are disciplined in all the wrong things. I feel like as a leader, we need you to set the example, to set the tone of what we should be disciplined in. Like, I feel like we misguided. You know what I'm saying? We need some guidance, but we need some disciplined guidance. And I know sometimes, and I know why I put this on there. Because when you get up into them upper rooms, and I keep talking about the upper rooms because you're going to have to deal with people that are shrewd, rude, disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, that think that feel like they can outthink you, or other cultures that think they know what black people need or black people want, and you have no clue because you ain't never been around a real black person in your life. So then when they get to talking to you, you know what I'm saying, and it's like the leaders that we have today. I know, you know what I'm saying, Minister Farrakhan, he getting death threats, they lying on him, you know what I'm saying, they making him seem like he crazy, you know, all type of stuff. So I'm not saying you can't say what you say, but at the same time, I feel like you need to be disciplined. Like, we just can't haul off and slap, you know what I'm saying, somebody in their mouth. Because I know we good for that. Like, you get too close to us and you want to get the open palm slap your ass. You can't want to fight every time. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna say some real derogatory stuff. They're gonna say some real disrespectful stuff. But I feel like we all need to get it into our brains. Like, we can't always, or you know what I'm saying, we need to be more, that's why you got to be educational and more knowledgeable to be learn to fight with your words, because them words gonna linger far longer than that gunshot, far longer than that bruised lip or that bruised eagle. You know what I'm saying? When we start being knowledgeable and we know what we're talking about, and we start, you know what I'm saying, working towards that way of talking, walking that walk, as long as we talking that talk, as well as we talking that talk, you know what I'm saying, we'll be a force to be reckoned with. So I feel like we need to be more disciplined in that. And then we need to be disciplined in achieving our goals, because I know a lot of us will fall off or we backslide on achieving goals. If we set that goal, we need to do everything in our power as a people, as a community, because it's not always up to the leader. It's up to us too. We need to do everything in our power to achieve that goal, whatever that goal is. Backbone. If you say that someone has no backbone, you think that they do not have the courage to do things which needs to be done. You might be taking drastic measures, and you got to have the backbone to do that. Strength of character, will and character. So we don't need nobody that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, soft when they get to where they're going to, or you get in the crowd or in front of other cultures or other people, you fold. No. We need your backbone to be straight, sturdy, and strong. You know what I'm saying? We said, like I said before, we said what we said when we said it. And that's how we said it, and we meant it. And everything we said, we mean, you know? So we can't have you in there begging and pleading and crying and, you know what I'm saying, fumbling over your words. We need you there to, you know what I'm saying, be firm. Hey, we not, you know what, I'm to the point now, like, I'm tired of negotiating. It's no negotiation for me no more. I need my leader to stand on whatever he's standing on and stood with a firm back. This is what we want. No, we ain't folding. Now we can't do that for you because we didn't did that for far too long. We didn't did it. Not only have we done it for 400 years, we done it over 400 years. We didn't came back. You know what I'm saying? We stronger now. We know what it is. We knowledgeable. We can't fold no more. We can't let you slide on no accounts. None of them. We can't curve the edges for you. All of them got to be pointy. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of folding for these people. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, just bending a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got to stand tall. So they got to have a firm backbone. Patience, the capability to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. We don't need a leader to be quick with anger. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get angry, you get sloppy. And black people is going to make you sloppy. Black people is going to make you angry. Black people, fuck angry. Black people going to piss you the fuck off, okay? That's it. That's all. They're going to piss you off. We will dissect you just so we can piss you off. You got people on the internet that go looking for negativity just so we can bring it up. Just he in 96 he did this, and 2020 he did this, and he got this, and then this, and then it's like, what the fuck does that have to do with the situation at hand? Like, bro, if we going for affirmative action, then that's what we need to be talking about. We don't need to be talking about when I slapped my baby mama, or when I went to jail for slapping her mama. Like, we would get off course real quick on some pettiness. So I need you to be patient with black people. And when we start doing stuff like that, and I'm saying I don't do stuff like that because I'm not a petty person. I don't go looking. If it ain't in my face, I don't go looking for it. I'm not a social media person that go back. That's too much. That's too much. I'm sorry. I'm saying us because I am part of the black community. I'm black, as you can see. I do black people shit. I do NIGGA shit. And I know what NIGGA people do. And you got some out there that have that much time on their hands that they will go look for stuff from 1996. Or you got, you know what I'm saying, people that's going to be like, oh, he going for the black people. He supposed to be the leader. So let me go look up some stuff. Let me go look up some stuff. Let me put all his, you know what I'm saying, let me go talk to his exes. Let me go talk to everybody that don't like him in high school and all that stuff. Let me go pull up his past to see what he got going on. I ain't worried about your past. I'm worried about the future. I can't keep looking back and planning for the future, man. So whatever you did in your past, it is what it is. But you do have people who's going to be, they're going to pick, they're going to poke, they're going to keep constantly poking the bear. And I need you not to go for what they're doing, because they might poke the bear too hard and you might end up in jail, lost. Just a lost cause, and we back at square one looking for a new leader. So you have to be patient with people outside of us and with us, because we're a handful, two handfuls. Loving, feeling or showing love or great care. Black people need love. Like I say that all the time. Even to the people, like, you ain't even got to be just my family members or, you know what I'm saying, my significant other. If you're a friend of mine, I love you. I show love to everybody. I don't care. Everybody need love, for real, for real. This place, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I noticed, like, people don't even say love no more. And it's not like I got to be in love with you, or, you know, love is just, you know what I'm saying, a caring feeling. You know what I'm saying? I care to the point, I care about you. I care if something happens to you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I say that, yeah, even at the end of the videos, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to hear that. And we're getting away from that. We more so towards hate than we are love. I might as well just start telling people I hate them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even use the word hate. Hate is a strong word. But we're more closer to hate than we are to love. Like, I don't know what's wrong with us. But, leader, we do need some love. You know what I'm saying? LOVETLC, you know. We need somebody that love black people so much that they're willing to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever they have to do to get us where we need to be. Care, the provision of what it is necessary for the health, welfare, maintenance, and protection of someone or something. So the something is a black culture. The someone's is a black people. We need you to care for us, just like we need you to love us. Because if you don't care about us, you don't love us. And if you don't care, you ain't gonna do what you need to do. You ain't gonna do what we need to do as a culture to get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? To get us back to the great people that I read about, the great people that I saw in my grandmother. My grandmother's still here, but she was a great woman. And even like I don't see like a lot of up and coming great women now. Like it's just all thoughts. Sad to say, I can't think of one. You know what I'm saying? And I even to like when I be researching or doing something, like I have the TV on because my mind be racing and it kind of settles my mind. I don't know why. It just people be talking in the background and kind of settles or whatever. It silenced a lot of the voices. But I was watching the Cosby Show. I say this all the time. Felicia Rashad is like the most beautiful woman ever. Like if you could have a favorite person in the whole wide world, I never met this woman. She would be my favorite person. Like I had a teacher, my 4th and 5th grade teacher, Miss Graves, she kind of resembled her. And that was my favorite teacher back when I was younger. She didn't play no games. She was this tall black woman and she was just strong with it. Like even our teachers were strong back then. I don't know how the teachers are today. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even think of a teacher I don't know. But even back then, they didn't even play. But Felicia Rashad is like the most beautiful woman. I look at all the actresses back then. Like I never seen her take her clothes off to get a movie role. Lynn Whitfield. Oh my God, she's a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Angela Bassett, another beautiful woman. She played in one of my favorite movies. Waiting to Exhale, and What's Love Got to Do with It? Stuff like that. I mean, we just had so many beautiful women back then. Jasmine Guy, like they wasn't taking their clothes off. You didn't see them in the club twerking and stuff. You didn't hear them talking about taking niggas' money and you know what I'm saying. He got to have a bag for them to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever they're gonna do. They weren't talking about sexual acts. Like these women actually had poise. I don't even hear that word anymore. Like I said that to a friend and she was like, "What is poise? Huh? What you mean? What is poise? Like you don't know what poise is? Elegant. You know what I'm saying? These women were elegant. Like they're just beautiful. When you say these women are beautiful, it's not the look. I'm telling you. A lot of women now think when people call them beautiful, it's because they're exterior. No. Pretty is exterior. Beautiful is interior. These are beautiful women, knowledgeable, very diverse, you know what I'm saying, nurturers. So, and it's more women out there, so I don't want nobody to be like, well, you didn't say. It's a lot more women. Firm. You got to be firm. Not on the backside though. They behave in a way that shows that they are not going to change their mind or that they are the person who is in control. I need you to be in control at all times and all aspects. Like I said, we can't keep folding. We can't keep, you know what I'm saying, playing with these people. You know, they want us to bend on what our words, bend on what we mean, or bend on what we want. We ain't bending no more. We ain't begging neither. We gonna come take it. And we need to be firm about that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we going for, whatever the goal is, whatever that the finish line is at, we need to be firm when we get into that finish line at all costs. And we ain't folding for nothing else. And we not, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna step down on what we want. If we want, you know what I'm saying, affirmative action, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna revolutionize, that's what it is. We're not gonna tone down because we hurting somebody else's feelings. And black people, y'all need to get y'all feelings together because there's a lot of us being butthurt over little stuff. Like when I was younger, you couldn't be butthurt about nothing. Like for real, Your asses get your feelings hurt every damn day. When I grew up, pushover, a person who is easy to overcome or influence. When you get up there, we don't need them influencing you, enticing you. You don't need no mansion. You can stay in that 3-bedroom project house. We good. You know what I'm saying? And we need you to be good. Like, it's okay to not have all the luxuries. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You don't need no Patek. Rolexes do fine. Rolex is nice. You know what I'm saying? It's elegant. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others. We need to understand, as black people, we are traumatized, we are hurt, and we are our worst enemy because we're hurt and we're traumatized. And I think we need therapy. I know when I was growing up, therapy wasn't something that black people did. We didn't go to therapy. We just, you know what I'm saying, smoothed it over by forgetting about it or pushing it to the back of our minds. But we are traumatized. We are hurt, and we are hurting each other as black people. And we need some type of, you know what I'm saying, therapy. But I also feel like we need black therapists. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it comes back to. I've been saying this all along. We quick to allow our sons to gangbang, and now the women are doing it. Now our young girls are doing it now. You know what I'm saying? They out here gangbanging, got guns and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? You see them holding it up in the videos and stuff like that. How about we create a gang where we got a gang of lawyers, a gang of doctors, a gang of, you know what I'm saying, judges, therapists, you know what I'm saying? So we won't have to go outside our culture to rely on somebody else to help us. Because I'm going to tell you right now, can't no white person tell me shit about a black man's struggle, a black woman's struggle, or the black culture struggle. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care what type of work you did, what type of discoveries you didn't discover, what type of tests, what type of nothing. None of that matters to me. You can't sit down and help me figure out nothing, because you don't know nothing about what I know. You ain't been through nothing I've been through. You ain't never had to walk through this skin. You always had the privilege of walking in that lighter skin. You ain't never had to, you never had. You ain't never have to lie to the police. You ain't never have to run from the police like that. You ain't never, half of the shit that I have been through in this skin, you ain't never had to. So you can't explain, or statistics show none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. I need a black person to conquer these black people problems, black people issues, black people trauma. You know what I'm saying? We traumatized from a lot of stuff. Yo, you ain't never had to deal with none of that. So I need somebody who's been in my shoes to, you know what I'm saying, understand that. So, you know, we need a black man, a black woman to be our leader, because they know what we've been through and they know the trials and tribulations of being a black person. You hear me? Compassion, sympathetic pity, and concern for the suffering of misfortune of others. We need somebody to have compassion for us. Not no fake compassion. But as black people, you need to understand we've been through a lot. We're still going through a lot. So we need you to have compassion and understand that, hey, I've been going through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? I've been, every time I try to take 2 steps, I fall back 10. You know what I'm saying? This shit is hitting me hard like a ton of bricks. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole world on my shoulders, man. These are heavy. When you see us walking, like, it's heavy, man. So I need you to have compassion for me, because when I flip out sometimes, like, listen, bro, I don't mean to, but a whole lot of shit I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm around here toting stuff. I ain't talking about no armor neither. Servant. I think a lot of, we overlooked this one, because we've been in servitude for so long that when you say servant, it sounds bad. Motherfucker, I ain't no motherfucking slave. I ain't no servant, but we are. We are a servant. Whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be the first must be slave, servant of all. For even the Son of Man, Jesus, did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. I think that's real big. I like when I start really getting into the Bible and stuff like that, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you why. This is the petty part of me, and this is the petty part of my granny. Like I'm real. I love my mom, but I'm my grandmother's child. You know what I'm saying? I always been with my grandmother. Like she's like Batman, I'm Robin. That's how close we are. I'm finna go over her house after I leave to get on her nerves. But when I was growing up, my grandmother used to, like, if I wasn't doing what she wanted me to do or something, or if I was going against what she said, she would always quote Bible quotes. And I'd be like, it don't say that in the Bible. She'd be like, yes, it do. It say that. So just so she was being petty, I wanted to throw Bible quotes back at her. So me reading the Bible was out of pettiness. But once I got to reading the Bible, I liked it. It was interesting. It was like, oh my God, like even back then they was going through this. Like Abraham had baby mamas, and he had baby mama drama. He had side chick mom, you know what I'm saying, problems, you know what I'm saying? You know, David out here killing his side chick husband and stuff so they can be together, you know. Whole drama in the Bible. Y'all need to read it. It is crazy. They even back then, they was crazy. But nevertheless, what I got out of it was God is our God. I'm never gonna take that away from him. He is our God. But his whole being and his whole thing is, when he created us, was to serve us. And our job was to what? Serve him. And even here, the Son of Man, Jesus, was not here to be served. He was here to serve. You see what I'm saying? Even down to after the last dinner, he took his robe off. What did he do? He took his robe off and he washed all 12 disciples' feet. He was the leader, but he was serving them. You know what I'm saying? And I think we get away from that because we'd have been in servitude for so long, and we put servitude with slavery, and slavery was bad for us. Like, I'm gonna tell you, we were slaves back in the old country. Like, everybody think that they came from kings and queens and we was this lineage of royalty. Everybody wasn't royalty. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Some of us were slaves back in the homeland. Back in Africa, they had slaves back in Africa. They enslaved us just like the white people enslaved us here. But it wasn't as bad. From what I read, it wasn't as bad as they lynching and, you know what I'm saying, cutting the genitals off and stuff like that. But if your tribe went against another tribe and your tribe lost, your ass was in servitude. You was a slave. But you still got to go home to your wife, your children. You still lived a normal life. You was in servitude. You know what I'm saying? But you had to serve. And even back then, when we had kings back in the homeland, their whole being was to serve their people. Even royalty people serve their people. They serve their people. And their people serve the world. So we didn't got away from serving each other. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's every man for theyself. It's a doggy-dog world. You know what I'm saying? We didn't got around these other people that don't know how to serve, but want to be served. And we took on that part of them. Now we want to be served, but we feel like we don't have to serve nobody. So as a leader, we need you to serve. We need you to serve, just like us as the, you know what I'm saying, the followers. We need to serve. It goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Our leader needs to serve us on whatever we need him to serve us on. But us as people need to serve our leader. We need to give our strength to our leader. We need to give the strength to our leader. In the Bible, when, you know, Moses had his hands up and he put his hands down, you know what I'm saying, the blessings, what he had? He had people helping him, holding his hands up, his arms up. Come on, man. We need to be holding our leader up. This is our leader holding his hands up. We need to be his helpers. You know what I'm saying? Can't no one person do it by themselves. We thought Obama was going to do it by himself. He can't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's just going to be one leader. It got to be multiple leaders. We need to have a group of leaders. You know what I'm saying? A community of leaders. We need to be raising leaders, not gangbangers. Greatness involves a commitment to embrace and serve all the people who are much like children. Those who are incapable of I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna reread it. Those who are incapable of blah, 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 blah. It's on the top. My bad, y'all. It's on the tip of my tongue. Those who are incapable of evaluating or our status, resources, our agenda, or contributing to our achievements. So, greatness. That's just what it is. I don't know what. Like, my tongue wasn't going what it's supposed to do. My bad, y'all. But we need somebody great. In our eyes. He ain't got to be great in nobody else's eyes. And I keep saying he, but I mean, it could be a she too. Women are great leaders too. I want y'all to understand that. I keep saying he. I know people are big on the, you know, the gender roles and all that stuff nowadays. I don't want to offend nobody, but I really don't care. I'm going to say me. But women can be great leaders too. I don't want y'all to ever forget that we have women great leaders too. You know, Angela Davis, all them stood up, spoke for us and everything. So I'm just saying he because it's much easier and it flows. But don't forget, women are great leaders too. Where there's a great man, there's also there's a great woman walking beside him, not behind or in front, but beside. And that's how it was in the old country in Africa. And the old country is Africa. So if y'all don't know, but back there women was just as equal as men were back in you know, we never been oppressed. We were, you know what I'm saying, masters. We was, you know, pharaohs. We was queens, or how they say it, man queen or queen woman or something, whatever. But we held office over there just like the man was running, we was right there. In combat, in war, in the office, in the bedroom, wherever the man was, we was there too. We was always equals. So our greatness, we need a leader. Where we fall short, they come through. If we, you know what I'm saying, can't hit that 3, we need you to alley hoop us or dunk it. You know what I'm saying? I prefer a dunk because then you get the real bad. But you know, it is what it is. Where we fall short, we need you to elevate us and make it so we can make it to the top, you know. And the last one I did not write down. I just wanted to go off freestyle this one. I feel like our leadership should be spiritual. I don't care what religion they is. I listen to a lot of Muslim, and I love T.D. Jakes. I love his daughter Sarah Bishop. I'm sorry, let me put Bishop T.D. Jakes because that was disrespectful. But I also listen to, you know, Pastor Sarah. So, but I feel like to have a great foundation for a person, you have to have a great spiritual relationship with your God. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all one God. Everybody talking about the same God. God, Allah, Yahweh, whoever you want to call him, Jehovah. All of them, he the same man. He just got a lot of aliases. But I feel like our leader needs to be spiritually inclined with something, because that gives you your grounded, your foundation. You're guided by something. You know what I'm saying? When you're not guided by something, you just loose. I feel like you'll just do anything. You know what I'm saying? You have standards, respect, and you committed to something. You know what I'm saying? When you're spiritually committed to God, you're going to be committed to yourself. You're going to be committed to your family. Therefore, you're going to be committed to your community. You know? And when you not, like, y'all done seen men that ain't they ain't been to church in I don't know how long. They ain't, they don't pray. They don't talk about God. Like, I talk about God every day. I talk to God every day. I mean, if you want to say pray, I don't know. But I talk to him every day. And it's like, if you not spiritually inclined with him or her, however y'all want to put it, where's your sense of direction coming from? Like, I feel like you ain't got no faith in nothing. Like, you ain't stable. Like, and even when you see, like what I was saying, when you see people who ain't spiritually inclined with anything, they just lose. They, what the hell are you doing? What you doing? Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. And we don't need a leader like that. That's just everywhere. We don't need to be telling our leader to go sit the hell down. You see how Biden is? Like, I'm waiting for their ass to put a, you know what I'm saying? You see the mamas in the mall with the kids, and they got the little backpack leashes on. You got to put the backpack on, and it click right here, and then the mama holding the leash. I feel like that's what they need to be doing to Biden. You see, you every time I see him on a damn TV, oh Lord, can somebody get him? Get him. Hold his hand. Yeah, okay. He okay? Did he fall? Because you know he always falling. He always falling. And just imagine Putin seeing that. Look at this dumb ass. Look at him. Look at him. Old ass. He just, what he talking about? What'd he say? Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. He's so cute. We don't need nobody like that. We don't. When you get up there, I need you to be able to speak and stand on what you're speaking about. I don't need you wandering off, or when people ask you a question, you talking about, yeah, so in 79, like, what the hell is you talking about? In 79, the Lakers dunked. What is you talking about? I need you to come with it. Be knowledgeable. Be on your feet. Be together. You know what I'm saying? We've been losing for far too long. I'm a competitive person. I need to be slam dunking. I need to be hitting some threes. I need LeBron James strength on a basketball court right now. That's how I need our leadership to be. LeBron James, and I know he be whining sometimes, but I'm talking about when he be in the groove and he be, you know what I'm saying, or them Steph Curry threes or some stuff like that. That's how I need our leader to be. You know how Steph Curry just hit it and he'll walk away. He ain't even hit the net. He just know he made it. Get that for me. That's how I need people to be. That's how I need our leadership to be. I need our leadership to be dunking so hard like he got his nuts on people's faces, and it just be like, what did you just like, that's how I need our leadership to be. Like, I know I'm using sports analogies or whatever. I don't even watch sports like that, but I do see the highlights, and the highlights be just, I need some magnificent stuff to come up off the backboard. That's me. That's all I need for my leaders. I need something. Right now we need a miracle. We working with 2 left spoons. I don't know what we got, but that's how I need our leadership to be. Our leadership needs to be strong and stable and able to deal with all the drama, all the mess, because we black people, we messy. We is messy. All the messiness, all the pettiness with us. And I need black people, stop helping these people tear us down. What the hell? What is we doing as black people? I don't understand it. Stop. You don't never hear me come on talking about black people need to do black. Oh, he is so stupid. Look at him. Ew, dumbass. No. Now I might do that off the camera with my friend or something, and I'd be like, I pray he get it together. But I'm not finna show the world that I'm against my brother or my sister. I don't even like seeing it when I be searching through Facebook or, you know what I'm saying, social media, which I rarely do. But I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Us fighting each other, us not liking each other over pettiness, you know what I'm saying? Us trying to outdo each other. Listen, sweetheart or fellas, when white people see us, they don't care how you do or how you look, you still a nigga. You trying to outdo this nigga, y'all both 2 niggas. Y'all still in the same damn box. They don't see no different. They don't care about who got Nikes on and who got Adidas on. You 2 niggas with gym shoes on that just went out and spent a whole, and I'm saying gym shoes because I am a gym shoe fanatic, but I also know that I need to start investing. You know what I'm saying? Look into investments. Start self-educating. You know what I'm saying? So when we do get a great leader, we know how to handle that great leader. We know how to take care of that great leader. We need to be like the Nation of Islam and how they are with Minister Farrakhan. You can't get close. You can't get close to him. Ain't nobody. You just can't walk up on him. You just can't say nothing. Say something. What you say? Oh, okay. All right. Mind your, hey. You can't say nothing. And that's how we need to be as black people. You can't just go around talking about other black people around black people. Hey, cut that. We're not going to do that. That's not what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to be. We need to be that. We need to be tight like this. You know what I'm saying? We need to be tight like tighty whities. Okay? Please. I'm going to make a part 2. I did the leadership. Black people, black leadership. What we need from a black leader. But I want to do a part 2 of what the black leadership need from us, the black culture. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all be good. And think about what I said. All right? Peace.